In this video, guys, I'm going to share with you guys how I lost 100 pounds, but more on top of that, how I lost 100 pounds by traveling full-time in an RV. Guys, I live in my RV. It's absolutely fantastic, but I also live in hotel rooms. Like, I live in a lot of hotel rooms. Bing! As you guys can see there, that is my Hilton account, and I stay in a lot of hotels because I'm always traveling on the road. And as you guys know, if you're a traveler like me, diet and restrictions are definitely the hardest. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys a whole bunch of hacks, tricks, secrets on where I get food and how I decide to eat. Not only that, make sure you guys stick around to the very end, because I actually started this a little over a year ago, losing the weight, and it was to accomplish something that I wanted to do, my lifelong dream, and I will share that with you at the end of this video. And let me tell you guys my unique little angle. So I've been no carbing. I eat low carbing, okay? So my goal is to eat 0 to 20 carbs every single day. I know I fail that goal, and I know I end up eating 30 or 40 carbs a day, but with that said, I always shoot for 0 to 20 carbs, and I do this by doing like a keto diet. So where we're about to go to a gas station, a private gas station, a corporate gas station like Love's, and then we're gonna go to Walmart, and I'm gonna show you out of those three places how much food you can actually get, especially when it comes to a low carb diet. And it's not necessarily about the low carb diet. Like, I'm not encouraging everybody to do the low carb diet, but what this video is made to be is to encourage people to do a weight loss treatment that works best for you. And just know that your special foods and requirements are out there. You just need to know how to look. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to look and where to look. There's also there's two really big secrets that really elevated me to the next level. I know you guys are going to love that. I will timestamp everything down in the description below. But first and foremost, let's get some food at a local gas station. Inside this local gas station, right off the bat, I did not expect to see this, but the Orberto chicken bites. Now, this is the buffalo style. Super good pre-cooked chicken. I was actually very surprised to see that in such a small gas station. But even here, what's this? Nope, too many carbs. Even in a small gas station, they still have the pepperoni and cheese sticks, which is phenomenal. This is one of my go-tos. Here's another version, but I'm not a big fan of that. I forgot to mention pickles and stuff if you're into that. I'm not a fan of it. You got your string cheese, and then you got your meat and cheese platters. Now, these Hillshires, you can't look at the carbs because the carbs is for the whole package. And so it reports on the cracker as well. So some things you just need to know. Like, just know that cheese and pepperoni is always good for you. Check this out. Almost every gas station in America has the Fairlife Core Power. These are phenomenal. They taste so good, and I love how they're at a gas station. Right here, you got pork rinds. I'm not a big fan of pork rinds. I do eat them every once in a while. I'm one of those like 50-50, like, you know, ever since this new invention came out, which we'll see in just a second. There's tons of beef jerky everywhere. Now, some beef jerky you do have to watch out for. Some has more sugar than others. So just be cautious about that. And here they are, Quest chips in a small gas station. The fact that they have Quest chips is absolutely amazing. And then look at this. This is a whole selection of protein bars, Cliff bars, Quest bars, all of these. Some have more carbs than others, but protein meal replacements. And you got some peanuts right here. What a great example of a gas station place in not Schenectady. Where are we? Scranton, PA. Just in the middle of nowhere, a non-corporation, a non-chain.
This is actually a really small one, and they still had tons of options.
Tons of options, you know what I'm saying? And these are actually really rare and hard to find, so I'm going to munch on some now. All right, next up is Walmart. Now, Walmart's a great place, especially for like perishable foods, like hot dogs and chicken, and, you know, also stocking up on your favorite protein meals and chips and everything. But they also have a lot of accessible food that you're ready to eat for lunch. So let's pop in there and take a look. You want to make sure you go to the pharmacy section. And again, look at this. Walmart being a store, you know, you have, and not a convenience store, you have all of these protein bars, muffins, cookies, and everything that you can stock up. And then look at all of these different brands of Quest chips. I can't tell you how amazing the Quest products are and how delicious they taste and how they've really changed. And look at that. They even have the Core Power sitting right next to the Quest chips. You guys know I love that. Now, all your food and stuff is going to be cheaper at Walmart, but it might not be cold. Like the Core Power, it's warm, but you're able to stock up on it. Whenever you're in a Walmart.
Hi guys, this is Charnay, Matt's editor. His audio cut out here, but he was just letting you know that anytime you're in a Walmart, you can get liquefied. Now back over to you, Matt.
Guys, we're in 1,700 Walmarts nationwide, and right here, all Walmarts, again, you got to know where to look. They'll always have hot and ready rotisserie chickens ready for you, which is absolutely amazing. And then again, it's back on to a lot of the same old things. Meat and cheese platters. Some are bigger than others. These were the bigger sizes. But again, if you're traveling in an RV, this is the stuff that you want to buy, because these 8 and 12 count cheese platters are probably the same as the 2 cheese platters. Look at this, the Hillshires. I love these. It's probably the same as the 2 cheese platters at the gas station because you're paying for convenience. You got the protein pack, the P3 right there, which is awesome. And there's just so many choices, and I really want to emphasize, again, this isn't about no carbs or low carbs. It's about knowing kind of how to look and where to look and the opportunities there. Look at these. I didn't even know about these. These are chicken fajita meat already ready. This one is pulled pork or pulled chicken. Look at that already, you know. Like, yeah, there isn't a dedicated store or a dedicated aisle. Everything's kind of mixed in. But you just need to know that it is out there and it is easy for you to find. Now, there's no way you'll be able to find a lot of food here at the Love's truck stop. But let's take a look. So we're over here in Love's. And again, ice cold Core Power not energy drinks, protein drinks. I love those. Okay. Cookies definitely aren't, but look at this next aisle, y'all. Okay, again, peanuts are so-so. You know, some of them have a lot of sugar on them, you know, and they don't really work for me. You got your Quest cookies. They're so-so. I try to stay away from them. Now, these are legendary pop chips. These are almost as good as Quest chips. Again, only 5 grams of carbs for that whole bag. Of course, they got Quest chips there. Okay, you got some Quest candy and bars. Again, I stay away from that stuff because it's like net carbs, and I don't do the net carbs. I just try to stay away from as many carbs as possible. And holy mother of beef jerky. Look at how much beef jerky this is. This Love's had more beef jerky than I've seen at a beef jerky store. Okay, and then again, always look for these fridge sections. We're almost done here, y'all. You got salads, you got boiled eggs. You guys are going to want to see this. Look, this is my absolute favorite. This is the Orberto's chicken teriyaki. So normally what I'll do is I'll get 2 of those and I'll only use one of the teriyaki sauces. You got your pepperoni and cheese there. And that is pre-cooked chicken. I mean, it's phenomenal. And it just makes life so much easier. The protein packs are amazing. You know, and it's grab and go stuff, you know. So even if you're somebody like me who travels so much, you know, there shouldn't be, you know, the excuses are to yourself. And then right here, you even got a breakfast bowl ready during the day.
Or the morning, I mean.
So not only is there Love's, Pilots, and what's the other one? Pilots, Love's, and TSAs, or not TSAs. Well, what's the other one called? Not TSA. TA. Not only is there Love's, Pilots, and TAs nationwide, but this is a great place to fuel up or diesel fuel up. You know, most of the time, you always have phenomenal parking spots for RVs. And then, on top of that, a lot of these stops, you're able to overnight in your RV. So it's definitely a win-win-win. And as you can see, like, there's definitely a negative stigma when somebody says truck stop. Am I right, Will?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, but look at how many selections, and we didn't even point out, or we did point out, but I totally forgot to even mention in this video that breakfast time is even better at a lot of these spots because they always have these breakfast scramble bowls. Like if you guys are ever in Elkhart, Indiana, what's that gas station we go to?
What is that? I forget.
It's right
It's
by
red.
Liquefied's warehouse. Casey's?
Casey's, yep.
Oh, Casey has this breakfast bowl.
Casey's is all over.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hashtag Casey's, because they have an amazing breakfast bowl with chopped up sausage, bacon, queso cheese, and eggs, and all this stuff is super duper good for you on a low carb diet. So again, that is showcasing you guys a private gas station, a corporate gas station, and a Walmart. And as you guys can see with all the variety, how easy it is to eat this way on the road. So number 2, let's talk about sleep. So as you guys know, RVmattress.com sponsors my YouTube channel, and I've been sleeping full time on my mattress from RVmattress.com for almost like 6-7 months now, because we've been up in Elkhart, Indiana with the Liquefied warehouse, and I've been full timing in my travel trailer. So my sleep has been absolutely fantastic. And there's a lot of correlations between sleep and weight loss. So it's really important for you to have a great mattress at home and in your RV, because what it does, let me break it down for you. You get these hunger hormones, okay? When you don't sleep enough, your body pumps out more of the hunger hormone and less of the fullness hormone. And sorry for, you guys know I don't always speak right. That's when you feel hungrier and it's harder to stop eating, okay? 2 is cravings. Bad sleep makes you crave carbs. And a diet like mine, in most diets, it's cutting out carbs and sugars, because your body's looking for quick energy. But when you're well rested, it's easier to make better food choices. You're not getting hangry. Metabolism. Not sleeping well is slowing down your metabolism, and it makes your body more likely to store fat. And the crazy part, a few nights of bad sleep can do this to you. So again, I'm not saying you have to do the no carb diet. I do the no carb diet, and how the no carb diet works is there's no carbs in my body, no sugar. I eat very, very slim. So my body is using the fat to burn energy. And if you have a messed up metabolism because not sleeping, you're just storing more of that fat and you're not burning it. For workout and recovery, sleep is actually a form of your body repairing itself. When you're sleeping well, you get more energy, your workouts feel easier, and you burn more calories. I.e., for me, I don't work out a ton. I play a lot of pickleball. And again, I have more energy to do that because I'm well rested. And then finally, willpower and focus. When you're tired, your brain has less willpower, and that's when you're more likely to skip on workouts and to grab junk food. So you guys can see that it's super important to get a good night's sleep. So here's my shout out to RVmattress.com that has helped me so much transform my body. RVmattress.com makes mattresses specifically designed for RVers. You guys already know I have a YouTube description link down in my description below. They have custom sizes that are made to fit your RV. It's an American-based company. They give you a 120-night sleep trial guarantee, and I've been sleeping on my RV mattress Titan for the last 6 months now, and it's helped transform my body. So if you guys need a new mattress for your home or RV, click my links down below. I have a special one for your house, but go to rvmattress.com/Matt. You get at least 30% off. And if you guys are going to go to the Hershey RV show next week, they're going to be at the Hershey RV show, bing, at this booth. Make sure you stop by and see them. Tell them that Matt from Matt's RV Review sent you, and they're going to give you an even better deal than at the Hershey show. And they're going to have their mattresses on display so you can actually try them out. Sleep has been so much of this transformation for me. So if you guys sleep on a mattress at your home or in your RV, check out Brooklyn Bedding, RVmattress.com. Let's go on to point number 3. All right, part 3 is staying active while you're traveling. So literally right now as I'm filming this video, I'm traveling with Will. Hey, Will.
Hi, guys.
And we travel a lot across the country for Matt's RV reviews, for Liquefied, for everything that we got going on. Literally, we've traveled to almost all 50 states. Will's actually traveled to more states than me. What are you at now, 48?
48.
But the one thing that we do is we travel with our pickleball stuff, because for us, pickleball is one of the best ways that we like to stay active. So first and foremost, I recommend everybody getting an Apple Watch as well. Apple Watch, it tracks your steps, you can close your rings, you can set daily activities. It's the best thing to do. Obviously, if you have a dog, you need to walk your dog every day. That's a great way to get your steps. But it really just depends on what you're into. If you're big into working out, get a gym membership to like a Planet Fitness or an Anytime Fitness. That way you can go anywhere, anytime, any place. One of the big corporate gyms that has places all over the country. For me, I like to play pickleball, and there's this website called Pickleheads. I'll actually link that down below. I have that app, and so it doesn't matter where I am in the country, I always have a place to play pickleball. I always know people to play pickleball. I mean, I've played pickleball in Salt Lake City, California, Florida, Michigan, Virginia, everywhere across the country, and I don't even know people there. But with pickleball, it's a big community, so you always have pickup games, and that's how you're able to find people. And I don't want to assume this, but I assume it's the same for rock climbing, for playing tennis, for playing soccer, for any physical type of sports event and activity. There has to be some sort of clubs that you can join and stay active, especially while traveling around the country. The big thing with these clubs and these apps is not just about staying active, but it's about staying social as well. Again, anywhere throughout the country, I always have a friend that I can call up, see if they want to play pickleball with, so it's always a great time. Part 4, I want to talk to you about the most important meal of the day, and that's dinner time. Now, dinner time, going out to restaurants, I know it gives a lot of people anxiety, but I'm telling you now, this is one of the easiest times, and here's why. First and foremost, mindset. I want you guys to know almost any single restaurant can work for you. A lot of restaurants are American, so every place has some sort of burgers, some sort of steaks, and when I say every place, I just mean most places, and it makes it real easy. When I get burgers, again, I get burgers without buns. Maybe I get chicken wings, maybe I get grilled chicken, or I get a steak and like a side of broccoli, okay? Asian does make it a little more difficult, but one of my favorite restaurants is Aoki Japan in Tampa, Florida. And they're known for hibachi chicken and rice. And so we go there, and I'll get the chicken teriyaki, extra chicken, and I asked them to swap out the white rice for steamed broccoli, and then on top of that, I asked them to put the teriyaki sauce on the side instead of on the chicken, because when they put it on the chicken, they just squeeze it. And so they put it in like a little 1 ounce little cup, ramekin type of cup, and so I'm able to still enjoy the chicken teriyaki sauce, but just in moderations. Not only that, when you go to like Mission Barbecue or Sonny's Barbecue, I will bring my own barbecue sauce with me, and I'll use this brand called Stubbs. It's the guy on the bottle, bing, and it looks just like that. And that is very low carb, low sugar barbecue sauce. And I just bring it with me. And I know it's a pain in the butt to bring sauce with you, to bring chips with you, to bring the stuff with you, but it's also a bigger pain in the butt to be 100 pounds heavier and not being able to do some of the things that I want to do. You know what I'm saying when I say that? And then the biggest one is pizza, okay? So first and foremost, pizza's my weakness. Pizza's my kryptonite. I love pizza, but I don't kill myself and cut off pizza completely. I do pizza once a month. Will, what day is my pizza day?
15th.
The 15th of every month is my pizza day, and I'll eat pizza. Now, here's the best part, okay? Since I know I'm only doing pizza once a month, I'm not doing that Papa John's crap or Little Caesars. I actually use the One Bite app, Dave Portnoy, One Bite, everybody knows the rules, and we get to enjoy some of the best pizza in the entire world. Marcello's, the best. Sally's a Pizza in New Haven, Connecticut, John of Bleecker Street, Prince Street Pizza. I know I'm getting one pizza once a month.
Tell them about in Paris.
Oh, and even in Paris, we went to, what's that called? Rory's Pizza.
Rory's, which Jen said was her favorite pizza she's ever had.
Of all time. And so...
Which is funny, because Europe doesn't have good pizza.
Right, but Rory's had great
Or
pizza.
Paris doesn't, I mean.
Right. Well, Europe altogether. But
No, like Italy does.
No. Italy has that Neapolitan
I like
style.
Neapolitan.
Okay. We're getting off point. Anyway, knowing that I can only have pizza once a month, we do the app, we do the research, and we will travel around to have the absolute best pizza on this planet, which kind of makes it like a fun thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing. Now, with that finally all said, I do not go to pizza places once a month. I actually go to pizza places quite often. Or should I say Italian places?
Italian, yeah.
Italian, how you doing? Because again, my diet might limit us, but it doesn't restrict us. So, when I'm in Maryland, I go to one of my favorite places, which is Coal Fire. But if it's not the 15th of the month, I'll go there and I'll ask them for chicken breast, and I ask them to melt marinara and mozzarella on the grilled chicken breast. And then, bing, as you can see here, I make my own custom grilled chicken parmesan. I have not been to a restaurant that has not accommodated me on this request. Believe it or not, my meal actually comes out cheaper because they do it a la carte, like it's an additional chicken breast. But that's not why I do it. I want the pizza taste and sensation without eating the pizza. And don't get me wrong, it checks off that box of Italian and like grilled chicken parm. It's definitely not as good as my pizza once a month. But again, I don't get to ruin the restaurant and I don't get to ruin the meal for everybody. And a lot of times my meal comes out better than other people's meals. With that said, guys, that's it. That's the review. Now for the big grand reveal, it's time to showcase to you guys the reason why I started the weight loss journey was because I wanted to go paragliding in Interlaken, Switzerland. And last time I went, I was too fat to do it. So that was the big motivation behind dropping 100 pounds. So let's kick it over to a clip of me finally living out one of my dreams in paragliding in Interlaken, Switzerland.
And now we are over the landing point. Hey, congratulations for losing your 100 pounds.
Thank
more.
you.
And now do some crazy tricks.
I'm
for
ready.
You, okay?
I'm ready.
Nice one. Now I put the
Hands
camera
free?
in here.
You want me to hold camera?
Yeah, just easy. I do not broken. Just easy hold. Just fix a little bit. And you're ready?
Yep.
Okay. 1 second. First we go. And
Whoa.
how is that?
Oh my God. Wow.
Good?
Yes, yes.
You can give me. Hey Matt, once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Say bye-bye.